गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः।
Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnans was an Indian philosopher and statesman who was the second President of India from 1962 to 1967. He was the first Vice President of India from 1952 to 1962. One of India's most influential scholars of comparative religion and philosophy, Radhakrishnan built a bridge between the East and the West by showing how the philosophical systems of each tradition are comprehensible within the terms of the other. Dr. Radhakrishnan was born in a poor Telugu Brahmin family at Tiruthani, now in Tiruvallur district, Tamil Nadu, on 5th September 1888. His primary education was at KV High School at Tiruthani. In 1896, he moved to Tirupati for higher secondary school. Radhakrishnan wrote his thesis for the MA degree on the ethics of the Vedanta and its metaphysical presuppositions. He felt deep interest in his subject and wrote many acclaimed works on philosophy, both Eastern and Western. In April 1909, Sarvapalli Radhakrishnans was appointed to the Department of Philosophy at the Madras Presidency College. In 1918, Radhakrishnan was selected as Professor of Philosophy by the University of Mysore. By that time, he had written many articles for journals of repute like The Quest, Journal of Philosophy and the International Journal of Ethics. He also completed his first book, The Philosophy of Rabindranath Tagore. He believed Tagore's philosophy to be the genuine manifestation of the Indian spirit. Radhakrishnan's second book, The Reign of Religion in Contemporary Philosophy, was published in 1920. In 1921, he was appointed as a professor in philosophy to occupy the King George V Chair of Mental and Moral Science at the University of Calcutta. Radhakrishnan represented the University of Calcutta at the Congress of the Universities of the British Empire in June 1926 and the International Congress of Philosophy at Harvard University in September 1926. Another important academic event during this period was the invitation to deliver the Hibbert Lecture on the Ideals of Life, which he delivered at Harris Manchester College, Oxford in 1929, and which was subsequently published in book form as An Idealist View of Life. He was the Vice Chancellor of Andhra University from 1931 to 1936. When India became independent in 1947, Radhakrishnan represented India at UNESCO and was later Ambassador of India to the Soviet Union from 1949 to 1952. He was also elected to the Constituent Assembly of India. Radhakrishnan was elected as the first Vice President of India in 1952. He was elected as the second President of India in 1962. When he became President, some of his students and friends requested him to allow them to celebrate his birthday, 5th September. He replied, "Instead of celebrating my birthday, it would be my proud privilege if 5th September would be observed as Teachers' Day." His birthday has since been celebrated as Teachers' Day in India. Radhakrishnan stated that Western philosophers, despite all claims to objectivity, were influenced by theological influences of their own culture. He wrote books on Indian philosophy according to Western academic standards and made all efforts for the West to give serious consideration to Indian philosophy. He was awarded the Bharat Ratna in 1954 and the Order of Merit in 1963. He received the Peace Prize of the German Book Trade in 1961 and the Templeton Prize in 1975, a few months before his death. He left for abroad on 17th April 1975. He donated the entire amount of the Templeton Prize to Oxford University. In 1989, the university formed the Radhakrishnan scholarships in his memory. I pay my homage to all my teachers on this day, and this short documentary is to pay my tribute to Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnans, a great philosopher, academician, and foremost the best teacher. Thank you.